I didn't come as a tourist. I came as a pilgrim, a physician still learning that the healer, too, must be healed. Thessaloniki rises above the Thermaic Gulf like a city that has forgotten how to be afraid. This is where Paul arrived during his second missionary journey, reasoning in the synagogue, declaring the risen Messiah, and was driven out by a mob accusing him of turning the world upside down. The White Tower stands sentinel at the edge of the waterfront, once a fortress, once a prison, now a symbol of a city that has transformed its darkest history into a monument of resilience. High above the city, the walls of the Acropolis of Thessaloniki have stood since Byzantine times, weathered, ancient, and unyielding, a reminder that what is built on faith outlasts everything the centuries throw against it. The Church of St. Demetrios still stands, one of the oldest Christian basilicas in the world, its golden mosaics flickering in candlelight, its silence carrying the weight of 17 centuries of devotion. The Arch of Galerius, built to honor an empire, now stands as a quiet witness to a faith that outlasted it. And from the ancient Byzantine walls above the city, you understand why Paul never stopped loving this place, and why he wrote back twice with words that no emperor could confiscate. Rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances. Kavala, ancient Neapolis, is the shore where Paul first set foot on European soil, answering a dream, "Come over and help us." From this port he walked the Via Egnatia, the great Roman road that still threads through these hills, toward Philippi. At the river Zegactus, Lydia became the first Christian convert in Europe, not in a temple, but at the water's edge among women. The marble ruins of Philippi still rise under a vast blue sky, and the ancient prison still stands, a low stone chamber carved into the earth, where Paul and Silas sang at midnight, chains fell, and a jailer found salvation in the middle of chaos. These are not just ruins. They are the foundations of a faith that changed the world. There are places that feel holy the moment you arrive. Patmos is one of them. This small crescent island is where the Apostle John was exiled around AD 95, and where he received the book of Revelation. The monastery of St. John the Theologian still crowns the hilltop, its 11th century stone walls rising like a fortress of faith above the Aegean. Below it, the cave of the Apocalypse, where John rested his head against the rock, heard the voice of God like a trumpet, and was told, "Write what you have seen." touching that ancient stone, you feel the weight of what one man's faithfulness carried for all of us. Crete is rugged, mountainous, and ancient, the kind of place that looks like it has weathered every storm because it has. The largest of the Greek islands, it is a land of soaring mountains, deep gorges, turquoise waters, and villages that have been pouring olive oil and wine since before recorded history. There is a wildness to Crete that gets into you. And a warmth that never lets you go. In Acts 27, Paul sailed these waters as a prisoner bound for Rome. A violent nor'easter, the Euraquilo, overtook the ship off the coast of Crete, stripping it of control for 14 days. The crew threw cargo overboard, surrendered to the waves, and gave up hope. But Paul stood the calmest man on board, delivering a word from God. Take heart, not one of you will be lost. He didn't fight the storm. He trusted the one who ruled it, and every soul on that ship survived. And somewhere between Lisbon and Crete, between a wounded soul seeking solace and the fury of an ancient sea, I finally understood. God never promised to still every storm. He promised to be in it with me.